a bit on to touch on what the ordinary South African can do in the context of high inflation numbers and rising interest rates. The first thing, if I was in a household that is hugely indebted, is to cut down on your mortgage payments as well as to cut down on your debt payments. That will save you in terms of interest rates, as the country will see higher interest rates being increased in the coming months. That's the first thing I would do as a household. Another thing which is needed here, Sihle, is income levels. We need jobs. We need an economy that grows. That would mean the scrapping of policies that restrict our employment levels to the point where they've stagnated over the past 10 years. It would mean implementing reforms such as scrapping EWC, scrapping any forms of nationalizations to South African institutions such as healthcare through the NHI, scrapping these policies, implementing policies that would see a rise in growth levels in the country, as well as a rise in employment levels, as South Africans need an income, a form of income, in order to sustain themselves and their families in this inflationary environment. From a central bank perspective here, Sihle, I have to say that even though South Africa did cut interest rates and as well as print money, we do not print it to the same extent as well as what we see in the United States as well as in the European Union. But however, what we need to do is that the response by the Leseja Kganyago has been a justful one. Unfortunately, it does have expensive consequences for ordinary South Africans. However, we need to defend the central bank as well, as it has faced some form of attacks over the past 2 years, such as that of money printing. So therefore, we need to strengthen the independence of the central bank, and look at this from an income perspective for ordinary South Africans. I think another thing here that needs to be done is the strengthening of communities in these very trying times. Looking out for your neighbor, assisting them where they can, buying them groceries if they cannot afford to buy groceries. I think this is like definitely what communities need to do, as what's happening in this environment that we find ourselves in here, Sisha.